Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. And by the video title, you know what this video is about. Do the Heat have enough to compete for a title this year? That's been a question going on since last year, maybe the year before last too as well. The Miami Heat talent. Is Jimmy Butler, is Bamadebayo, is Tyler Herro enough to win a championship? And if you ask me, I think so. They got there twice. Of course, we know they lost one to the Lakers back in 2020. They lost it was in 6 games. They lost in 6 games. They lost last year, this past season, to the Denver Nuggets in 5 games. And most of those games at the end came down to the wire. Just the Heat couldn't find a way to get any baskets, to get any buckets. And I feel like the Miami Heat really just come down to health. If all their guys are there, some of those series are looking different. In the Lakers series, we won 6 games, but Bam Adebayo, remember the bad shoulder? He came back to play, but he still wasn't the same because he had the shoulder, I think it was shoulder tear or dislocation or something like that happened to his shoulder. And then Goran Dragic tore his foot in that game. He was leading our whole team, entire team, scoring. I think he averaged like 23, 24 a game. So him being out, and you had to get a lot of guys to step up to make plays and stuff. A rookie Tyler Herro, those guys was doing enough they could, all they could, but just wasn't enough to beat the Lakers, the veteran Lakers. But hopefully the Heat can stay healthy. That's the main concern, the health concern. Tyler Herro just got back on the past 2 games. Last night, the Miami Heat went out there and defeated the Orlando Magic. And that was the first game I seen them go out there and just kind of like control the whole entire game. Most of the time you see them, of course we won some games where we won comfortable as well throughout the season, but that's the first time I've seen us control the entire game. We're not like we go on a late game run in the fourth and it turned out to a blowout and it was a close game, but we controlled the entire game against the Orlando Magic. And that right there was special to see. Tyler Herro, a near triple-double. And you see all the talent on our team and the depth of our team. I think this year's team is better than what it was last year. Of course, losing Gabe Vincent and losing Max Strus, of course, that hurt a little bit. But I think we replaced those guys and we improved a lot by adding in Josh Richardson, by adding in a healthy Tyler Herro, and adding in Jaime Jaquez, who's going crazy. Look at these numbers. You got guys like Jaime Jaquez, who's averaging like 14 points per game, shooting over 50%. And then you got guys like Caleb Martin averaging 11. You got 10 from Jay Rich. You got 9 for Kevin Love. 14 points for Duncan Robinson. A lot of the bench scoring has improved, and they can create their own shots and efficiently. You see Duncan Robinson, the guy who was benched last year for the entirety of the year until the playoffs came, and Tyler Herro got injured. That's why he came back, and he improved his game a lot through that bench, and he was able to do other things instead of just being a spot-up shooter and becoming stagnant. Because that's why he got benched, because he used to get stagnant when he's not making any shots. Then he just be out there just standing out there. Now we're seeing him use his height because he's 6'8". And he remember that he's 6'8" now, and he's driving to the rim, he's making plays, finding guys, and that was the Duncan Robinson we wanted to see. And now I want him to stay on the team. Last year everybody's advocating to trade him, but now we need to keep him on the team because he's playing good basketball, and he's showing you that he can be in the starting lineup, he can be in the second unit, wherever you put him, he can go out there and shine and make plays. And now him being versatile, not just being a spot-up shooter anymore, being a guy who can get to the rim is going to be special for this team. And I think Tyler Herro is kind of emerging a little bit more as a playmaker too as well, because he's more of a score first type guy. He had 28 points yesterday, I think 7 or 8 assists, and I think it was 8 assists and 7 rebounds, or 7 assists and 8 rebounds, but almost a triple double for him. Tyler Herro got to get utilized more as a point guard a little bit, because the Heat kind of lacking in that department of the point guard. That's the main thing. Maybe the Heat should maybe trade for, maybe like a Terry Rozier, or bring in a Colin Sexton or Alex Caruso. That would be some great additions to the team. But if Tyler Herro was to emerge as just the point guard for us, that would be good too, because he's showing you that he can be able to make those plays and be able to play make for others and use his scoring ability to draw double teams, to draw different things that happen, so he can dish it out to his guys and stuff. Because people have to take Tyler Herro scoring as a threat, because he's averaging 24 points a game, 24, 25 points a game, going out there playing amazing basketball, and maybe an all-star this year. I know he missed about a month because of that ankle. So I don't know if that's gonna hurt his all-star race, but I think he should have enough time to build it back up. I hope we can get Bam, Herro. I don't know, maybe Jimmy too. Bam, Herro, and Jimmy all in the all-star. That'd be great. We can get all 3 of them guys. But it's great to see our team just flourishing, having all this young talent, and having like depth. And Thomas Bryant's still on the roster too. He plays here and there. Of course, some of those sets that Coach Spo like to run, Thomas Bryant not really a perimeter defender. He's not like Bam Adebayo, who's a center. But Bam is 6'9" too, so he can defend around the perimeter, and he can also defend in the paint and stuff. And Bam name never get mentioned in DPOY. I don't know why, because he go out there and make plays. I guess they go by like blocks and steals, but that don't really tell you everything. Because let's say for instance, like a guy has 3 blocks in the games, 2 steals, but the guy scored 23 on him. But the other guy, he only had maybe 1 steal, and the guy he had no blocks, and the guy only scored maybe 7 points on him. I'm like, he locking him down. It's kind of like a cornerback in the NFL. He might not get all the interceptions. Same instance like a guy like Jalen Ramsey. Jalen Ramsey as a cornerback is a perfect example of that. Jalen Ramsey might have 4 interceptions, 5 interceptions on the year, and but no one you look at his numbers, no one catches anything on him like that. But you see a guy who has like 10 interceptions, 11 interceptions, you'd be like, he's better than him. Like, no, he's not. Just because he got more interceptions does not mean he's better. I feel like that's kind of like how the basketball voters look at it. They're thinking like the stats like that means they better. Like maybe the reason he ain't got all those blocks and steals, but he's still shutting the person down. They're not scoring and making any plays. He's putting pressure on them. But hopefully he gets his recognition in the DPOY race. But I like the Heat team right here. The Heat team is very good. Very energetic, very explosive, and they're showing you that they're learning on the fly, and building chemistry up on the fly. We have a lot of guys who can go out there and get their bucket. Bamadebayo playing at the all NBA level. We just got a lot of talent this year. I think we have enough to go out there and probably compete for a championship and maybe win a championship if we stay healthy. We haven't seen a fully healthy Heat team of this era right here, the Butler, Bam, and Hero era. We haven't seen them all play together in the finals before. The first finals, remember Bam Adebayo with the bad shoulder, and he was insane like that. He missed the first few games, so he came back at the end, but it was a little too late. And then he wasn't the same either because he was trying to play through the shoulder, had the little wrap around and stuff. And then you see the other this past finals right here, TylerHerro out for the entire of the playoffs. You know, he was going crazy. He was playing some good basketball. Cause remember the previous playoffs, he kind of got banged up and he kind of like messed himself up too. So he like, this year I'm gonna be better. And he started off against the Bucks. He had 12 points in that first half. He only missed 1 shot. He was cooking. He dived for the ball, broke his finger, and missed the entirety of the rest of the playoffs as well. So hopefully this time around we have the full entire lineup for the entirety, not just for a certain series, but for the entirety of the playoffs like that. But if you was to ask me would I want them at the beginning or the end, I'd definitely take the full lineup at the end because that's what you're gonna need the most. Because when it came down to it against the Nuggets, we need some scores. I know people keep saying. Like I think Evan Turner, he always said something about the Heat, but he said the 20 points impactful, and you know, of course, that is true though. The 20 points that TylerHerro was going to give you going to be impactful. Would it be like one of those 20 points where it's forced or where it's like natural? But I think it would have been definitely impactful because we had another guy who was scoring 20. And you know, Jimmy Butler had the bad ankle, but he still was going out there doing all he could. Like that, Bamadebayo was averaging 26 in that finals. But they just needed a little more spark, and TylerHerro would have brought that spark as well if he was healthy. It would have been an impactful 20 because the way he get his shots and the way he played team-oriented. But I think he's actually better that he didn't play. They brought more fuel to his, put more fuel on his fire. And people trying to trade him and saying all these suggestions about trading TylerHerro and all the rumors going on about teams saying they didn't want him and saying this like that. I feel like that kind of fueled him more. We've seen him averaging almost 25 points a game like that, playing amazing basketball and showing you that he can be an all-star in this league and he can be a star in this league, maybe a superstar player one day in this league as well. He's only 23 years old. People act like TylerHerro is like 28, 29. So TylerHerro's only 23 years old. He's been in the league for quite some time. He started at a young age, so it's going to help him out a lot in the future. And experiencing all those playoff runs, that finals run that we did too as well, going to help him in the future, time to come. And I'm very excited and pumped up to see what our team leads to. But I think we do have enough to compete for a championship. I think we do have enough to maybe win a championship as well. It just comes down to being healthy because we have the experience. We have the veterans, we have the depth. Of course, the point guard position is lacking a little bit, but we can always fix that. We have guys who can fill in like TylerHerro, like I mentioned. Kyle Lowry, the veteran, who can do it sometimes. He can't do it all the time, but he can fill in most of the times and make plays too as well. Of course, we got playmakers like Bam Adebayo, Jimmy Butler. We got guys who can play, set guys open and give them their spots and lead the offenses, of course. But it just comes down to health. Can the guys stay healthy enough to be together long enough to win a championship? And we're going to see if that can happen this year. Hopefully it does. But that's all I got for the video today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe for more content. And I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Peace out.